Hollow Knight is widely considered one of the greatest Metroidvania games ever made, but it also broke the genre in a way almost no one talks about. Not because it was poorly designed, not because it was unfair, but because it was too perfect, too polished, too demanding for the games that came after it. In this video, we're going to break down how Hollow Knight's massive success changed Metroidvanias forever, and why that might actually be hurting the genre you love. Before Hollow Knight, Metroidvanias were defined by flow. You explored, you felt powerful, you were rewarded for curiosity. Think Super Metroid, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, or even modern indie hits like Ori. Hollow Knight, however, took all of that and amplified it. Massive interconnected worlds, relentless enemies, cryptic storylines, and no hand-holding whatsoever. Every map, every enemy, every boss was carefully designed to challenge you, to immerse you, and to keep you engaged. And it worked. Fans fell in love with the deep exploration, tight combat, and the sense of discovery. But there was a catch that would echo through every indie Metroidvania that came after. What made Hollow Knight so remarkable wasn't just its difficulty, it was the cohesion of its design. Every enemy pattern, every platforming section, every hidden secret served the world building and pacing. You felt like you were exploring a real, breathing kingdom rather than just completing objectives. Combat was tight but fair. You learned from every mistake. Bosses were challenging but rewarding. Exploration was meaningful, not busy work, and every design choice supported the player experience. This is why copying Hollow Knight isn't simple. You can make a dark map and hard enemies, but without careful pacing, enemy variety, and world cohesion, it just feels punishing. After Hollow Knight's success, indie developers tried to replicate it, and almost all failed. Suddenly, games became darker, slower, more punishing, and less accessible. The massive maps, empty zones, cryptic storytelling, and soul-like mechanics were everywhere. Developers assumed that copying these elements would guarantee success, but they didn't understand what made Hollow Knight work. The intentional design behind every system. The result? A wave of copycats, Blasphemous, Ender Lilies, Death's Gambit, Moon Scars, Salt and Sanctuary, all excellent games in their own right. But many adopted Hollow Knight's formula superficially, resulting in slow, emotionally draining gameplay. Players began to feel fatigued rather than engaged. Old Metroidvanias were all about flow and freedom. You moved fast, explored creatively, and felt empowered. Super Metroid, Castlevania, Ori, these games rewarded experimentation, curiosity, and skill. Hollow Knight clones replaced that with grind, frustration, and punishing difficulty. Large empty maps felt isolating. Corpse runs punished mistakes repeatedly, and the focus shifted from fun exploration to suffering for mastery. The genre lost some of its soul. It became less about discovery and more about endurance, and that's exactly why players who loved the old Metroidvania feel something is missing today. Indie developers now feel pressure to make Hollow Knight-like games. Dark, minimalist, punishing because anything else might be ignored. Creativity, vibrant worlds, experimental design, these have become secondary. Many indie developers hesitate to innovate because the template of Hollow Knight dominates expectations. The genre is stuck, chasing a formula instead of evolving naturally. Hollow Knight didn't ruin Metroidvanias by being bad, it ruined them by being copied poorly. It became a blueprint that few truly understood. The future of the genre isn't under the Hollow Knight. The future belongs to games that dare to be different, colorful, experimental, and unique. And those are the games we should celebrate, support, and play. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.